Okay. That should be it. We did it. Let's copy this. Dump it over here. Beautiful. Let's get down to business. Okay. Okie doke. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. We got two things going on today. Actually, just one thing. Well, sure, I'll take your questions as always. But what's particularly interesting is multi-charts. We're going to talk about multi-charts. Okay. And specifically, we're going to talk about the on-chart trading that's come along here. And I suppose we could make this the official tutorial video. I might just change it down the line, but, well, you know, we'll see how it goes. This is like my second time using it, though, so perhaps it would be better to wait for the actual official tutorials. It might just be a sneak. Anyway, let's start with Bitcoin, because why wouldn't we start with Bitcoin? Okay, let's start on the top. All right, weekly. So, as I said before, on the weekly chart, we get every period below 0.4. We get the 14 period crossing up. That implies a true, strong breakout with sustainable trend. And lo and behold, we have gotten nothing but exactly that. So, do I think this is going to continue? Yes. I think we're golden here, okay? Sorry, I was kissing my dog. I know that would have sounded weird without context. All right. That's the weekly. 4-hour chart, we have sustained trend as defined by a longest over expanded period. Oh, look at that go. It's going. Beautiful. One thing that's interesting is we did stall out exactly the 3.2 standard deviation of the longest over expanded period, which is nice. And now, once again, on the lower time frame, 15-minute, well, we have defined sustained trend. So this is going exactly how we predicted it would go. All right, we are respecting the trend pivot. We are seeing trend continuation. So long as this pivot is sustained, we will see continued trend on this micro time frame. Beautiful. XPD, let's take a look at Palladium, everybody. Oh my. Well, daily, it makes sense in context. 15-minute looks scary. That's a pretty significant drop. Do we have... We wouldn't... It's weird. Okay, well, I guess we just saw a mean inversion in a single candle, which is fine. 1-hour chart. What's next? Yes, we are stalling out at this lower standard deviation, which can be expected, but we have pretty much tapered off this trend, so I really wouldn't be too feely with it, okay? I guess we can like define trend on the shorter time frame. Yeah, it's really well defined. So one thing you can do is a pretty atypical position you can take is after you have returned inside your 3.2 standard deviation after extreme expansion, you can take the swing low of the resulting CLCP. All right, and pretty much this is just a small scalp position. You're just betting on like that much. Okay. Take a look. Link. Last time I checked, Link had Daily level mean reversion, so that's bearish. Yeah. So we have activated our daily bearish mean reversion. We have seen the swing high. I'm just going to guess we're just going to do this for 6 months. Yeah, super exciting stuff. 1 hour, it's fine, I guess. I guess you could actually try to short this pivot here at 87. RSR. Is this positive correlation? Oh, that's actually good news then. So if you have positive correlation while Bitcoin is in significant trend, that's actually a good sign for the coin. And yeah, this 14 period is breaking out, so that actually looks good on the 4 hour. 1 hour is super messy though. I don't know how we can define the pivot here. I mean, I can tell you it's trending. If you want to use some more retail-focused tools to define this trend, you can. I've just not seen anything with volatility theory that's helped me. But there is positive correlation with Bitcoin, so that's good. I haven't done RLC yet. Or maybe I have done RLC. These pivots are not clean. 4 hours not clean, 1 hour is not clean, 15-minute is not clean. Well, that's that. I don't have anything for you on RLC. I guess you have a trend line that's technically broken. That's it. Sorry. All right, let's talk multi-charts. It's going to be fun. Okay. So what do we care about? I really wish I could snap these together, but I can't. Okay, so we have a new tool set. Multi-track ACAT chart trading shark charts. Oh, holy moly. That is a tongue twister. Multi-track ACAT. Okay, I'm going to do it. Multi-track ACAT chart trading. Wow, okay. Multi-track ACAT chart trading shark charts. Holy. Okay, I did it. But this is what it does. So let's say you want to define an entry based on this CLCP here. Like, all right, so we have obviously 2 signs of rejection here of the 2.25 standard deviation of the CLCP. We're going to hit entry. We're going to click that standard deviation. Boom. We have now aligned this entry to that 2.2 standard deviation. I can click this again to turn it green. That means it's locked in. All right, but I can actually hold Control and click, and now it's on a manually defined standard deviation of the same pivot. So pretty much what this means is you can set up like a small buffer between the actual relevant pivot and where you actually want your entry to be, right? So I'm going to lock that in. All right, my target it is going to be the mean of this CLCP. Now let's say I selected the wrong one. Let's say I accidentally selected this yellow band here, right? I can actually hold Shift, and it will actually select the nearest relevant pivot. But we currently have it set to the mean. That's good. I'm just going to lock that in, and our stop loss is actually going to be, let's say, the fractional CLCP. So this here. Beautiful. All right, and once I lock that in, entry order is not live. If I hit this, entry order is live. Beautiful. So we will not enter this position until price actually moves up and touches this. However, you can do is you can click entry and you can actually change it to be below price. Oh wait, control click. Beautiful. And so now it's automatically going to enter because I have set the entry below current price. I lock that in. I click entry. The position will automatically open. Beautiful. Sell limit 1. All right. So now this is an active position, and we are using dynamic pivots for our stop loss and take profit. Which is beautiful. And in a version Cat is currently working on that I do not currently possess, there is actually trailing take profit, which you can actually, once again, set the trailing stop loss as a defined pivot. So like, let's say once we actually pass this take profit target, what's going to happen is you can define a stop loss. Like, let's say we could actually even set it, say, unlike the 2.25 standard deviation of, or excuse me, the 0.5 standard deviation of the CLCP. So that would be like right around here. So once we hit the profit target, anytime the price goes down, that standard deviation is going to go down and follow price as well. Beautiful stuff. The one caveat here is if you change the time frame on the chart that this is currently active, it will completely reset the indicator slash strategy. So do not do that, because if you change time frames and the strategy goes away, that means your stop loss and take profit are gone, and you always want to have those active. Right. One thing you can do is you can actually also use the built-in chart trading tools to set up a secondary stop loss. I'm not going to do that simply because this isn't actually a live position. This is paper trading. And I don't feel like going through the trouble of switching accounts to set a stop loss as a paper trading account, which is silly. And that does function as a reduce-only position. So say your computer crashed and this goes away. That stop loss, like let's say you set it right here, it's going to be static and it's going to be a reduce-only position. So if it does end up tagging it, it will stop you out because that order will actually be on the books on the exchange as a safety measure. So exciting stuff. We have no comments. Nice. What about TradingView? We also have no comments. Well, we got almost. All right. Well, get your questions in. Start there. Tell me what you want me to look at. And I would turn on I would just play my guitar here, but I have to have the RTX noise canceling on, because without it, my audio interface is glitching out, and there's that horrible clicking noise you have to deal with. So, like, sure, I can play the guitar now, but it's awful. I can't do it right now. So, beautiful. CRSP. Let's check it out. CRSP. CRISPR Therapeutics. All right, I'm guessing they do genetic work. Positive performance. Cool. Go away, Bitcoin. Okay. What is it? ADJ. That's new. Adjust data for dividends. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to play with that. Alrighty, what do we see here? This is super noisy compression on the daily. Okay. 4 hour, we appear to have breakout still out at the 3.2 of this longest over extended period. And now it's just noisy compression. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour is noisy compression. Who could have guessed? All right, I'm sorry. This looks like it's going to be lateral trading, and we don't have very well-defined pivots to do so. All right, any comments? No comments. Awesome. PRQF. Okay. Looks like it's only the USD pairing. So that's that, I guess. Okay. Positive correlation. No, it doesn't really count because I'm looking at the USD pairing. The question is, has Bitcoin increased more than this pairing? It is not. Okay. So yeah, this is actually, it appears to be breaking out, but your trend pivot is not open 4 hours. Yeah, already seeing compression again. So I think we're just going to do this for a bit. Okay. All right, get your final questions in. 88. Sure thing. 88. Okay. It's going sideways. So this is just pretty much true negative correlation, and we have seen our full mean version. So yeah, I wouldn't play with this. You have a new bear starting here as well. So mean inversion is completed. You're starting a new bear trend. All right. Just one PNKS. Wow. We're seeing macro level downtrend, and our daily chart doesn't have enough data to actually define our true mean inversion target. So I can't do this one. Okay, that's it. It's been a pleasure. I will talk to you all tomorrow. No, sorry, Wednesday.